Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be a fall inspired tutorial, and I actually have a couple other ones filmed, but I am just in the process of editing them. They have given me a little bit of trouble, so I decided I would get this up for the time being because I just saw Taylor Swift's We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together video, and it really inspired me to do red lips. Sorry, I keep getting lipstick on my teeth. I didn't do that thing where you're supposed to put your finger in your mouth and get all the lipstick out, so that's why I keep getting lipstick in my teeth, but I finally did it. So anyway, this video is kind of rambly. I didn't really know what I was trying to say, but I show you guys a couple different techniques to put on your lipstick, or at least like how I do it. And then also I am going to share with you guys how I got this like really smoky eye look. And you can kind of switch it up. I talk about that later in the video with however you want your eyes to look. There's a couple different ways it would look really good with these red lips. So this is just my take on it, and I hope that you all enjoy this video. And yeah, I'm just going to get into the tutorial right now. So for this look, I decided to start off with a pretty blank canvas. So I decided to use my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream Makeup, and I am using this because in the fall time I like to have a little bit more coverage. So that's why I bought this foundation in the first place. I really like the coverage of it, and I just set it with some powder, and then I put some Bare Minerals Warmth all over my face, a little bit more in the hollows of my cheeks. That's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. So yeah, anything that you guys do to make your face have a little bit more dimension and to cover up any acne scarring or anything would be really, really great for you guys to start off with this look. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is my lipstick, and this is Red Revival from the Maybelline Color Sensational line. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it on my lips, just to get the color on there. And then what I do after that is I just run over it with the lipstick like this. And the reason that I do it like this is so that I don't mess up when I'm actually going like making this type of motion. It just makes it a lot easier. And then there's how you do your red lips. Now I'm just going to fix it up a little bit around the edges. Taking my NYX Full Coverage Concealer on this foundation and concealer brush, I'm just going to conceal around the areas that I went out of the lines. And then I'm just going to apply transparent powder on top. And I just got a little bit of powder on my finger, and I'm actually just going to blot my lips with that. So I just added another layer of red on top of the translucent powder, just because I felt like the translucent powder would make the first layer stick, and then I put it on top to give it something to adhere to. So that's kind of a tip if you guys want to make your red lips last very long. Just make sure you're using a lip balm before, because there's a lot of steps to that. Like you have to do lip balm and then conceal and then use the lip color and then put powder on top and then do another layer. So that is how I get the perfect red lip that is very long wearing. So now I'm moving on to cheeks and eyes. So I'm using my e.l.f. Blushing Rose Blush, and I'm just doing one little tap into the blush, and I'm just putting that on my cheek. And since this is a very, very pigmented blush, I'm actually just going to blend that in with my powder brush. So taking that and just blending it all in. Just because it's super pigmented, it comes on really, really strong, so I decided that I would tone it down a little bit. I already primed my eyes using Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion, so now I'm just going to be taking this color from my Mehron palette. It's a tan, and I'm just going to be placing that all over my lid. So this might be a little bit dark for some of you for a lid color, but I really, really like it. So you can use lighter colors if you'd like, if you wouldn't like this to be so dark. but I just figured I would do it darker because it's for fall. And then this color is a kind of deeper brown. It's more of like, it's not as reddish brown as this one. This one's a little bit more reddish, if you guys could see. But I just place that in the outer area and then blend it up a little bit. Okay, and then I mixed a deeper chocolate brown. This also has more of a reddish tint than a chocolate tint, but it's kind of both of them mixed together. And I just, you know, blend that together. Then I just kind of want to clean off my brush a little bit because I'm going to be using the same blending brush. This is just a brush from Crown that I really like. So just going to be blending all of that out. And then I'm taking a lighter, like, skin tone color. It's this color right here. It's not as white as this color, but it's pretty light. So that's what I'm going to be using from the crease up. So this whole entire look is really like under the crease. And then I'm just using a matte white. So if you guys have a matte white, just put it in the corner, and then that's how you get a really pretty matte look. So then I'm just taking the brush and running over it. And then I'm doing liquid eyeliner today. So I just gave it a little teeny tiny wing at the end. It doesn't really have to be perfect because once it dries, you're going to be smudging over it with black eyeshadow. So I'm just going to let this dry for a minute and then I'll show you how I smudge it out. Okay, so this step is optional. If you want to leave it like this with a nice clean line, I think that that looks great. Sorry, I have a little bit of lipstick on my teeth. But I think that it looks great like that. I'm just going to smoke it out because I love smoky looks. So I'm taking a black eyeshadow and I'm just going to start smoking it out from the top line, just on top of there. And then just bring it into the inner corner. So I'm just going to get a little bit more because it's a little bit more smoked out on this side. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be looking down in my mirror as I do this because it's a little bit easier. And that's kind of how I do it. I just apply it really messy and then I just go over it with the blending brush. Just to kind of get rid of those harsh lines and to make sure everything blends perfectly. So that is how I like it. You could do it either way though. You could do it one way one day, and then if you want to have a cleaner line and go for a little bit of a different look, you could just leave it alone. So I really like that aspect of this look. Now I'm just going to apply mascara and then I will show you what it looks like with my mascara done and everything. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. So I applied mascara to the top and bottom. I didn't put any eyeliner or anything on the bottom, but you could do that if you'd like. You could also add false lashes to this look and smoke out the bottom and everything and just make it look really nice. I personally like to smudge the eyeliner because it makes my natural eyelashes look a little bit thicker, so that's a way that I don't like to, that I go if I don't want to use false eyelashes. But if I did want to use false eyelashes, I would probably keep the line nice and clean and not smoke it out. So, that is my tutorial for this nice like fall inspired look, and I hope that you all enjoy this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys!